If you're hypermobile, I really need you to understand that unaddressed muscle tension is going to prevent you from safely building strength and stability. Muscle isolation is necessary to build proper strength and stability, but you can't adequately isolate and strengthen a muscle when its antagonist is not flexible enough. This is just one example of why you may experience muscle cramping or locking when you're doing certain movements. An example of this that's really common is the quadriceps and the hamstrings. Because here's the thing, if you want pelvic and deep core stability, you have to have strong hip flexors. And I don't mean tight, I don't mean short, I mean strong. And if you want to have strong hip flexors, you have to have flexible hamstrings. I don't mean lengthened, I don't mean loose, I mean flexible. One of my favorite ways to strengthen the hip flexors and quadriceps is a great example of this principal relationship between those and the hamstrings, which is the seated leg lift. And for that reason, over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to do a deep dive on this move, seated leg lifts. The first video is going to explain the importance of hip flexors and hamstrings in relation to deep core and pelvic stability. Basically how those four are all working together at the same time. The second video is going to go over anatomy and form for the exercise. I don't know about you, but I always find the anatomical visuals really help with mind-body connection. In the third video, I'll give you modifications and assists so that you can adjust the movement for your body's specific needs. And in the fourth, I'm going to specifically address hamstring stretching and release because almost all of us need that in one way or another. I've already done a whole series called Happier Hip Flexors, which also covered stretching the hip flexors. If you're interested in that, you can check that out. That's it. I will see you back here for part one of the deep dive on seated leg lifts.